Yo,
Yo, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, dude. Not too bad. How are you enjoying the map changes?
Wait, is it
Well,
playing this way?
Ooh, fantastic.
Yeah, you in for it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the sunset. It's a little bit early, but I don't mind it at all. Just getting 2 new maps in is nice. Ascent is definitely about time that they. I just hope that they change the map also while it's gone. Honestly.
Yeah, I want to see that. Got to see that B wall get reinforced.
Yeah, that would be very nice just to change the meta a little bit on that map. Honestly,
Yeah, exactly. Have
it's been the same.
you flown over to America yet to meet the boys or not?
No, I'm still in Sweden. I don't have my I don't have my visa yet.
Yeah, it takes a while sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Not sure when I'm gonna get it, but soon hopefully. Oh yeah, it's Lotus coming back also, I forgot. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's like the best map pool you could probably have, I think. Abyss, I would hit or miss, but...
Yeah, this isn't a good map if you ask me. It's kind of the same as Sunset. It's like defenders are forced to do nothing. If you want to do something on defense, you really need to like force it all the time, and it's awkward.
Yeah, I've been speaking about it recently, where it's just like you kind of like fighting one, retake the other, and then the retakes are hard.
Yeah,
and then you can't react when you lose map control.
Yeah, it's bad. That's why the three map sites are nice, Lotus and Haven.
Yeah.
Essentially playing attack on defense.
I'm really excited to see if they can do it. Can they do the back-to-back as well after winning the game
Exactly,
earlier?
exactly.
That is a tough thing to do.
How was the Sun City tournament for you?
Long series. The first 2 maps were quick, but
suboptimal. That was at home, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, but it was fine. It was just fun getting to know them during how they act and react and all these things during officials, how they are in their zone. Just getting to know everyone. It was good. I was still with them in TeamSpeak and Discord all the time.
Nice, dude. It was pretty impressive. Is the 2 weeks of Prac thing true, or is there a bit more Prac?
No, we had like 10 days before that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think we had 40 hours in total together.
That's insane. It looked pretty drilled for that time. Impressive.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was easy with this team getting going, especially with the FNS also, and also it was they just bought into pretty much everything. I even got them to play Vyse on pretty much every map in the beginning, so.
You're a Vyse believer.
I was, but she's shit, yeah.
I'm just saying, it's very rare that you ever
She's actually so bad.
Yeah, not good for multiple reps.
Yeah, nah. It was a couple of times with her on some maps, and then I was like, okay, I understand, guys. No need to do it anymore.
Last year, I think they
I think that's the same. When I was looking at her at the beginning, I was like, actually, on paper, there's a lot of stuff you could do.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, this just doesn't work.
I mean, it's the Molotovs that last for 12 seconds that is like insane in her kit, and like that's it. Her wall is awkward because it makes such a loud sound when you put it out after barriers. You can't really have like traps with it either. Like it's weird.
Yeah, you're limited.
Yeah.
As if you had to play Vyse on every map, that's so sick.
I mean, it wasn't on every map. I was trying to force it on a lot of maps, so we tested it at 1, 2, 3 maps, you know, and then slowly realized that it's trash, and I was like, okay.
That's good though, like at least you know.
Yeah, gotta test.
Unbelievable showing on map number 1. Gave them the
What do you think of Phoenix? New patch?
We didn't get to see them play here today. We barely got to see them play.
I don't know.
Not a Phoenix believer.
Nah, I'm not. I mean, maybe he could be used on Ascent, but Ascent is out. I mean, honestly, Abyss, there's like a slight... Or you could maybe use him on Abyss, I guess. Easy to farm orbs.
Yeah.
The wall is quite good on attack, because you don't really need initiators, but other than that, I don't know. Maybe Bind, there's a word. Yeah, a pseudo Viper or something, I don't know.
Yeah,
we were still able to make everything work. We had like good comms, good trading, and I think he managed
hard
to
replace Jet, Neon, and Raze, honestly.
21-year-old leading a team
you're not
to a
wrong.
grand final after being
But it would be cool if he got played on some maps. So you have ISO, you can play him on some maps, Phoenix on some maps, Rain on, Icebox, I guess, you could argue.
I've been talking to Chad a little bit about that. Like I think ISO's kind of in a good spot.
Yeah. I think, I think the meta is in a nice spot except for Neon right now. As soon as they nerf Neon, it's gonna be super open. Like there isn't a meta per se. It's more what fits your team and what do you prefer of playing. I like it like that.
It should be awesome. It actually like, and it might be the most time the team's gonna actually prep for. Like it seems like the best time to be in a team at the moment. If they don't change too much and you actually have like a good amount of time.
Yeah. It's fun what they're gonna do with the maps as well, rotate them every other month, if I understood it correctly.
Yeah, it's like, it's probably just under 3 months each time, which is a lot, but if, we were talking about this earlier as well, if it's like 1 map per like 3 months, I think it's okay. If it's any more, I think it's pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be fun if they rotate 2 maps all the time. Honestly,
yeah, that's a good attitude. I like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Obviously, sometimes you can be unfortunate with which maps they rotate out in and out, but I think it's good in general to keep it fresh all the time. Honestly.
Yeah, okay, I like that. It shows that you back yourself when new metas and stuff and new maps happen. Like
yeah, no, it's fun. Otherwise, it's stale. I mean, the meta is kind of open right now, except Neon, but before that it was very stale and it's, I don't know, not fun.
But I mean, across the board, this is a stacked roster.
Ardiis, is that Bonkar? Yes, it is Ardiis. You want to say anything to Ardiis, Bonkar?
All I can hear is
Go.
Go. Well, you're gonna flame him. Went for the compliment.
No, he seems amazing. I never spoken to him, but he seems amazing. I only heard good things about him.
He's fun, man. He's fun.
Yeah. Only heard good things about him.
We have a lot of firepower between like.
Where is he going next season?
So I think that's, like,
no, he won't tell any of us.
Teams, you know what I mean? Like we have fire, like individually, like anyone can like get an ace in a round.
APAC
like,
Ardiis.
Anyone, you know?
Nice.
China.
That would be cool.
Have you watched much of this tourney?
Yeah, I have. I've followed pretty much everything, but I have I don't know what it is. When I watch games live, I have a hard time like picking things up. I much rather rewatch things and.
I was having this conversation with Minnie. He's the same. He's like, I miss so much in live play.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't register a lot of the plays and a lot of stuff. Like, it's very rarely that I see something live and like, that's cool, I wanna test that, you know.
You want to take it,
yeah. If I rewatch it, then I'll find so many more things that is like interesting.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's hard, man, because you gotta focus on the mini-map the majority of the time, and like, you just don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a mini-map player.
Yeah, exactly. How many, before you joined NRG, how many offers did you have?
It will take time to figure it out.
Offers or interest?
Interest.
Well, that's the other thing. Like,
interest.
The last year's final, we're talking about like that behemoth of Fnatic, and it was them up against.
Damn, you counting?
I need to count. Yeah,
Holy.
I need to count because I need to think.
So it is a marathon, not a sprint. Like, you can get off to a great start. You can play some of your some sort of.
Ardiis says he knows of at least 5.
Where is
That's above 5.
But either way, it's one of those things.
Trust me, this guy is on a big chicken nugget salary.
That's good. At least get themselves to go the
I had about 10 interests, I think.
That's outrageous.
The only
yeah, it was good. Good timing.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's up there.
And they were struggling.
That's good. But it wasn't 10 offers, but it was 10 interests.
Yeah, 10 just like, can we talk to you?
In the last like couple of hours, but they have got to watch.
Yeah.
They're going to be running. So
yeah, something like that.
There is a real
Were you always going to try to take Verno wherever you went?
Yeah, we were sticking together. It wasn't like package or anything like that. It was more, I want him wherever I go because I know how good he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's wherever I went. I mean, with all the orgs I spoke to as well, they all had questions about Verno, so they all were interested in him as well. I think he was the #1 pickup from tier 2 across the world, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he is truly amazing.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. I've always been a fan for like the past 2 years.
Like, exercise
great.
6 times a day. Nah, sorry.
It's getting
not in
better
for
and
that
better.
one, mate.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's all about that aim and movement for me. Yeah, like I'm teaching how to
Yeah.
the mechanics.
Enemies here.
Okay, yeah.
Not just T1, but the grand final itself. Yeah,
He's a nice
you
guy
see
as
it in
well,
all
which
sports,
helps.
right?
Yeah, that's
whether
always
it's the
good.
team you can't
Especially
beat
when
or the occasion, both
I was
players
always
use
talking about
that.
this, how like everyone,
Yeah, for sure. I
it's
think
such an
obviously the
important
roster
thing
has
for everyone to
changed
actually just get on.
significantly.
When
You've
you're
got a
just
different
doing like
leader, and I don't
six
think
days a
Rusty's
week
gonna be
and
one of
stuff
those
when it
people
gets
that
really intense.
crumbles under the pressure.
Like
We
you
witnessed
just
him
spend
straight
so much
after
time
their
with people
matches,
that
and he was
getting on is
almost
actually such a
apologising to
giant
the opponent
factor.
for knocking them out. Like, I don't
Yeah, I
think
mean,
he
you
was
need to have
phased
fun.
at
That's
all.
the
And I think if that
key
guy's
thing.
leading your team, that's a
If you don't have
great sign.
fun, you
Him, he
start
wasn't even
stagnating, and
phased.
then
He was
you're
just napping, like,
screwed.
chilling back, relaxing
Yep.
the entire game. So
Pretty
I
much.
would hope that that's
Start
not gonna be the case
arguing
again.
and
As I said, they were 2-1 up last time, and it seemed
talking
to
about
slip
everything
away.
that you don't
From
need.
the first time where they got 3-0'd, completely different.
And then
team.
you're just
Only
wasting
one
your
player
life at that
remains,
point.
that's Zephyr, and
Yeah,
again,
very
I
much.
don't think he's someone who's going to be like dwelling on the past. He's looking at.
So
a
if
new
you
roster,
and so
new
okay,
IGL,
so
new
that you and
youngsters.
FNS
This
had
is
like
their time.
different
I do
ideas.
agree with
So
you, but at
obviously
the
you were
same
like
time,
trying
you
to
have
do
to think
Vyse
about the fact
stuff.
that
How do
I don't
you
think
how do you guys normally
coming
settle
in
that?
has had
You just
anywhere
kind of
near
just
this
talk
level of
talk it
challenge
through.
on a mental side. You're coming in
Uh,
with
Are you both
team
open to like
being
trying
that you
stuff?
fall at this last
Yeah,
round.
very
The
open.
fact that
Like
they
I don't
made it in
mind
the first
testing
place, while it showed
anything.
that clearly
Like
he wasn't
he
setting
has
himself
different,
a bar that he had to
very
jump
different
over.
ideas all the
If things
time.
start going
I mean, not
against
only
you,
him,
that
like
is going to be a
everyone. And
serious
it's
test of
I
your
just
mental fortitude.
I mean,
Be
I
able
always
to
say that
"Oh, no, it's
in
happening
this
again,
team at
even
least,
with me here."
the
He has to
style
be a
of
difference
coaching
maker
is
as
more
well,
like
because last time in Tokyo,
amplifying their
didn't go too
things.
well, even
I
when they were
don't
up.
need to do.
All right.
I
Berlin, should we bring out our grand final?
mean, they're so smart. They have so much experience. Yeah, John.
Yeah.
Sorry, FNS, Sam, and Ethan. So it's like amplifying their ideas and amplifying how Mada wants to play and these things. Yeah, like building around them. So it's more like going into
Let's do it.
a game with a new comp and being very loose, and then naturally what they do, creating things around that instead.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it works good so far. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I like that. Ask him if Sam's the happiest teammate he's ever coached or played with.
Yeah, he's very happy. I
Yeah.
like it. Honestly, Mada might be like... Sam is more vocal about being happy, but Mada just smiles all the time. Like, he can't stop smiling. It's funny. Like, if you look at his stream, it's just a constant smile there.
Hey, that's good though.
Yeah. It's nice. They vibe good off each other.
Yeah.
Lifting that
America's
trophy
is stacked,
for the
right?
whole
It's
region. This,
no free games
no matter
next
which
year.
way it swings, is going
Oh
to
yeah,
be
it's
history in
tough.
the making.
There's a lot of teams that
It's a chance not only to
is dark
do it for your
horses,
team,
so
but
to say. Yeah. I
make a
think
start, make
the...
a name for yourself as well on such
I
a
mean,
huge
there is
stage,
a
the
bottom
biggest
of the pack,
off-season
but then the
Valorant
middle of
tournament
the
there
pack is so broad.
Ahead.
Like anything from like top 6 to top 1 could like go anyway, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Wait, it's more
It's
so we
the
just haven't seen T1
it's the
play
ones
this before.
there's
This
loads of those
is
teams
new.
which like you're
Obviously,
expected
Fuzz
to
coming in
beat,
with
but you
Yara is
just
always gonna
know
be
they could
exciting.
upset you if you
He's
kind of
an
mess up a little
explosive
bit.
player on any
Yeah.
day, but give him that
Yeah.
sort of kit.
Especially with the
Who
map
knows if
pool,
he'll
and
be able
also
to
they're
take
gonna
over
change
the show,
neon
but
and these things,
clearly
so it's,
different
Yeah.
ideas
everything's
coming
up for
up. He's not
grabs,
having
which
that
is
Sentinel,
like,
it's
I guess
always
fun
gonna be
for
something to
spectators,
fear,
but if
and
you're a
double
team in a org
controller
building,
over
Oh,
then
yeah,
the
it's a
other
nightmare.
side as well, just
Yeah,
having
it's
that
a
ability
nightmare.
and those super
Can
impressive
you
on this
ask
map. Their
Bonkar if he
defense,
needs a sixth man?
not great.
Surely
Their
you're the
attack
sixth
has been
man.
disgusting because of how much
Of
they're
course.
able to delay on
Yeah.
those diffusers.
Come on.
Yeah, and obviously Stacks
It's any day we're
springing
struggling,
in
I'm hopping on
initiated the
immediately.
versus the KO
Just
on the
roll
side.
it back, I'm
Just
down, dude.
imagine the combinations
We
with
lose the
Buzz,
first map,
some
I'm
of those
playing.
TPs that are gonna be
Just
gonna
kick
be
'em
coming
out.
through. Astro utility
Yeah.
on top of
What do you think about Abyss?
Or is it
Not good.
Cloud9?
Yeah.
I'll tell
I'm
you
running
what
a
it
Sage
is.
on it though.
It's time for a bash.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
Two
about.
ferocious
Sage.
teams willing
I
to
tried
fight
to
for
get them to
Valorant's
play it
biggest
in my team, but they
off-season
didn't want to
prize.
do it.
Oh really?
And Team
Yeah,
One to
yeah,
close
yeah.
out
Damn, you're on board with the
2024
Sage on this
feeling
map?
the
Love
weight
that.
Yeah. It's the only agent I can play on this map in ranked. Like legit the
That's
only
right.
agent.
That's so good. Yeah, it actually does have legs on this map
Let's get
though.
into it.
Yeah. It's
Thank
not
you for
bad.
that,
It
Ian.
it
Perfect
definitely
timing
works.
as well.
Yeah.
On the
Both on
dot.
defense
It's
and
time
attack.
for barriers
Battle
to
Sage.
go up.
Yeah, no,
The
exactly.
Redbull Homeground, maybe
Wait,
they'll
what do you
split
think on
up
this
like
map?
Scooby-Doo
I've noticed some
this? I don't
stuff.
know. That's a wild
Even
play.
if
You
he's
know the
gonna fall
Astro
back to
obviously it's
main,
incredible
that's
for like
not like-
retaking. But
Yeah,
do you
that's
feel
such a
like
gamble.
sometimes
I don't
just
know. Clearly
saving
that
it
I
like
do
once
not
you get it the
understand
whole
the
time just to
mind
make
of
them
Stacks
play on
sometimes,
site
but
is just
that's
giant?
okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
6-3.
The pressure
It's
of
even
saving
though
ult in general. It is just good.
Yeah.
It used to be like back in in the days, like popping ults like crazy all the time, when the ult orbs were less on agents, but now it's like saving the ults and using it as pressure and like force them into a macro.
Yeah.
It's basically like using the ult already, yeah, like you're getting value from without using it.
Yeah, because I feel like when you know they want to play site, it's so nice. What patch were they playing kickoff? 10, because normally there's a whole month for maps, but the rule is a whole month for new maps. So we get the new map pool instantly for kickoff.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I like it also.
Yeah, it's really good.
Fracture in again. It's been such a long time.
Do you think they change it slightly?
I hope they don't.
Okay.
I like it the way it is. It's it goes very deep, that map. Like, it's so unique. They don't need to change it.
For sure, there's a lot to do. Like the only one of its kind.
100%. I mean, I think the changes they've been doing on maps in general aren't great. I think Bind was like good, the small changes, but when they've been doing like big changes, like they don't breathe, it's never been like good.
Great. Yeah. I said I think the only thing they might change is 2 orbs instead of 4. That's like where I'm thinking they might go with it.
Not true, but it's also, it adds to the uniqueness with 4 orbs, more ults, more play potential.
More ideas.
Yeah.
Got to consider in your comps a little bit. What do you actually think of the Omen nerf? Impactful or not that impactful?
Very impactful.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I like it though.
You can kind of see why.
It's like barely gotten used to where Astra is better than Omen normally, and now they do this. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like instead maybe they should have changed, like buffed Brim and Clove somehow, so they make those agents more viable and like Harbor. But instead they did this. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like taking away his only bit of unique
Yeah.
play. You Hey, what I'm worried about a little bit. You know this new patch that came out.
Yeah.
Definitely worried that Stingers are a little bit strong now. Like all of the running inaccuracy goes to like everything apart from like Spectre, Stinger and stuff. Actually, like being able to have a gun that is like insanely good at running gun now could be, I'm not saying it's good on everyone, but maybe for like people that are entering it could be right.
Yeah, I mean the Stinger is insanely strong to get like 1 kill with, like it's insane.
Yeah.
It just shoots so fast.
No, it's mental. Like people that are good with Stinger, they farm, I feel like. And they're always scary.
Yeah. What do you think they're gonna do to Neon with the nerf?
And that's the thing, starting out on this
I hope they own her. So personally, I would just reverse it and bring back old Neon with double stun. But I think they take away... Honestly, I don't think they take away a slide. I think they take away a good amount of the moving accuracy, and I think they nerf the ult. But I would be fine with like taking away a slide.
Luckily, Sylvan has his back.
I think making the slide slower also, and like maybe her movement's a bit slower when she runs. She's too fast.
Yeah, I think that's fair. She's really fast. It's a strong passive.
Yeah. It's also the value it brings when it regens the run on defense for rotations all the time.
Yeah, it messes up so much stuff.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting. I was trying to work out like Riot, because Riot never do what I think they're gonna do nerf-wise. But it does like they always go for duration of stuff. So the ult's gonna be less duration. It will do less damage. I think you might be right with the sliding thing. It's like slower, or it doesn't go as far, or it's not accurate just at the beginning or something.
The problem with the slide is that it's so fast, so you can't hit her. If the slide is just slower, then it's, it's a nice niche to the agents.
Yeah.
When they changed Neon, they made the stuns instant as well. Yeah, they used to be delayed, I think, the stuns.
Yeah, they're so fast now.
Yeah, I think that's a thing that maybe they should revert also, because the insta stance is like, the problem is the kit with her. She stuns, slides in, and it's like you don't even have a chance.
Yeah, no,
if there is delayed stuns, so you can run out of them again, then it enables counterplay at least.
Like you can never dodge it.
Yeah. How much do you guys have in your coach potato thing? The Patreon.
About 200 subs, I think, roughly.
No, not subs. Like how many things like per map and like
Oh,
these things. Like how packed is it?
3, 4 for each maps? I would say 3.
We'll see if this is going to be
Is it like different comps?
Yeah, different comps. It's actually pretty good. Minnie's good with macro. I feel like I'm pretty good with like min-maxing micro stuff.
And last time, there we go. That's the wall I was looking for, to give them that extra little bit of space, and straight away Oxy capitalizes.
I mean, that's very cool. Especially the wall thing. The wall thing is actually big.
Wall thing's giant, right? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, massive.
I did it once by mistake and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've never seen that, never even thought of it.
Yeah, it's sick.
Do you see a lot of teams using your thing from the CoachPotato?
Yeah, sometimes. I definitely know the teams that are there. Like Heretics used a couple of our things, and then people like stole it from Heretics and it carried on going.
Yeah.
There's like there was a Lotus Viper Molly from like B that went front A. People started using a lot. It's only micro stuff. It's never like the big stuff.
Now drone used
Yeah,
on
yeah,
mid. You
of
can
course.
see that the attackers are wary.
Is it
T1
multi
might
tier
have
1
went for
teams
something
or
a bit
tier
more
2 teams?
aggressive.
More. Honestly, some tier 2 teams do it. But I think it's like more tier 1 teams just look at some of the micro stuff.
What do you think of the teams throughout the tournament so far?
5 rounds even, and so many of them going to T1. It feels like
I don't want to
Good and bad.
judge. Yeah, I don't want to judge like Fnatic too much because stand-in. Heretics.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be fine when Leo is back.
Yeah, Heretics sick.
In Cloud9. Oh, I think they do. They're with the
Fixes Haven annoyed me a little bit.
Who's Haven?
Focuses.
Oh, to play best of 1 versus Fnatic.
Yeah, dude.
Haven, it's like, okay.
I was watching it like, come on guys, surely not. T1, I mean T1 just looks sick. C9 looked better than I thought just because Rossi's just fragging to insane levels.
Yeah.
Who else have we seen? Foot. Honestly, I didn't get to watch much of Foot, so I missed like all
They
the
look
games.
good. I like Zeus.
When you're going diving into a site,
Or Sus, or whatever it is.
Yeah, he's a bit of a
He's
beast.
insane.
Did you watch their G2 game? Where they beat G2?
I did not watch the G2 game. No, I missed that one.
And then G2, not that worried about G2 to be honest. I just know they're gonna be sick.
Yeah, G2's sick.
What how do you think Vitality is gonna be? You know more about Sayf than most.
Yeah, I mean, when he asked me about the IGL thing, I told him, like, I've said to him a long time, you know, like, he can 100% be IGL, but he needs to 100% want to do it. If he 100% wants to do it, then he can be, like, the best IGL in the world for sure. He is very, very, very smart, and I think with that team, shouldn't be too hard to IGL, because they're all just naturally good. It's like when we played in Guild, I didn't even IGL all of the maps because Sayf and Leo did their thing. They just took over, you know, and it's like, okay. Now I can oh wait, I can't. Fuck.
A man though that's been
Yeah, I like that.
truly ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're
think
gonna
that's
be
fair.
good.
He's gotta, as long as he like really goes for it.
Yeah.
He's gonna shroud himself in cover, but the swing
Nicely done. Vic owned this round.
Expected completely.
I also think having Durkee there is gonna help him a lot.
We'll look to build.
Yeah,
very vocal.
There's so many like players that have been in just big successful teams that if they bring everything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, especially Durkee, the duelist, being vocal, having ideas like, just give me a flash here, do this, do that. Like, you don't need to call around it, you know, like just do what he says.
Does he like to do a lot of like setups on defense, like, and that's what you want when you have an op?
Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's easy. You don't need to call 24 rounds per game.
Meteor's up close. It's got the sheriff.
I think really good IGLs, they know when to talk and when not to talk.
Yeah. I was surprised how much Som gives when we did the listen-ins on Sentinels.
I mean, he's amazing.
He's really good,
There's not like a single negative with him, honestly.
He's a beast player.
Yeah. I mean, again, that was the...
I
I was a little bit worried about the... because we have such a good environment while pracking. And I'm always like, it's fine having so much fun while pracking doing these things if you can recreate it when you play officials. But if you can't recreate it, then skip it in practice, you know, like, make it realistic.
Yeah.
But it was just, he was the same. I was like, damn, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It was Really nice. And again, him and Mada, they just flowed off each other with that. You saw that Mixwell started his own org?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
Very cool. I respect that a lot.
Yeah, 'cause you know, I was saying this to Chad, 'cause you know you're going to lose money.
Yeah, I mean, it's super respectable.
It's just like, you're actually doing a good thing for esports. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is, obviously he knows a lot about Valorant and he's super good. With the franchise system, there's a world where he's like insane at scouting and just picks up a good team and could actually like profit from it also. Like the chance is there.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good move.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he's just so popular, and I think like Spanish community's giant even for like sponsors and stuff. So.
Yeah. I think this influencers creating orgs is like the future, right? Like the French league and the.
That's exactly what I was saying on stream. Like it's just such a good way for it to go.
I mean, it fixes like the one of the issues in esports at least, where it's like it's free to watch all the games. They don't buy hot dogs at games, T-shirts, all of these things. But these influencers in France, they fixed that.
Yeah. Did you watch the K Corp?
Yeah.
Oh,
insane. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like they fixed that problem with that thing.
The orb is taken. The showstopper's online. If you sit in position and allow them to push you,
yeah, it might be the right time to do it if you do it well.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's really cool. Do you think it's as fun watching Valorant now as compared to when you started streaming and watching all of these games?
They have 1 or 2 ultimates online. It
I
becomes
think
because then you can throw
it kind of yes and kind of no. It's just like meta changes, right? Like now I love meta changes. Like I did a good thing where I kind of like get kind of super invested in teams just to see like how much they improve. That helped a lot when I'm watching like the lower tier 1 teams. But
I think this is the main thing. You can't
I don't know. I still have a lot of fun doing it, just because I like seeing what people do, like people's theories. There's so many different ways of doing stuff in this game that it's awesome when stuff changes.
Yeah, because you used to observe Counter-Strike, right?
Yeah.
So it comes naturally to you that you like. I mean, I assume you enjoyed observing Counter-Strike, so you enjoy observing and spectating in general.
Yeah.
Perfect combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, perfect combo. Well played.
Yeah, it somehow worked out perfectly. Like just combining them both into the most perfect thing.
The most successful spectator.
Yeah, the observer. Just watching, somehow watching.
Which region do you enjoy watching the most?
Pacific. Pacific's really fun, man. Paper X are fun. Gen G are always like fun. Honestly, some of the Japanese teams are fun just because they have like insane players like Mace. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was one of the few spots on the site that was actually safe. Because again,
I think that region, in my opinion, is the best region.
Is that you have the nade in front, you have so much utility still coming.
Having the most fun watching the game is Paper X, just because it's non-stop madness.
It's a tough execute to fight against.
Like those games
so
are
much individual
so good. Oh yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. Like some of the stuff they get away with, it's just so fun to watch. I'm like trying to. Sorry, say that again. Oh, I was gonna say I'm trying to like kind of explain it, like a lot of what's going on, and sometimes it just makes no sense. So I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. I was gonna say their playstyle also allows for even more individual plays, which makes it even more fun.
Yeah, exactly. I think EMEA will be pretty fun this year, though. A lot more fun teams. Less Sadak, Floor as well now.
Definitely. A lot of question marks in EMEA. Same as in NA, honestly. So many dark horses.
Yeah. Yeah, the upset potential is going to be through the roof.
What do you think of the new armor?
So even if a team
pretty situational. I don't think, dude. I think everyone that's like against it is like really overreacting. It's okay. It like kind of really affects like the first 2-3 rounds, but then I think it's like relatively nothingy. Like the outlaw maybe becomes a little bit more powerful. I don't think people use it that much over heavy armor. It'll just be like if you have that extra HP.
Yeah, it changes late rounds also because you know normally people get low HP and people just jump around corners with shorties, long range.
Yes,
do like 2 HP.
You won't be 100% like, sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a cool thing, I think. It adds question marks.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's just an extra layer, right?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm not against it at all. It's nice.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty much where I was at with it. I see a lot of people overreacting.
at least.
Yeah, I
Neither
think it
player
just
looking to
makes the
take
game more fun.
challenge.
Yeah, it's just an extra little layer to think about. Okay, that is us done for today. Chat, everyone say thank you to Bonkar for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. We'll do it again if you get some more free time coming up.
100%, just hit me up anytime.
Sounds good, man. If not, best of luck as well next year. I'm excited to watch all the work you put in.
Thank you. You have a good one and keep the grind going.
Of course, man. You too, dude. Take it easy.
Nice.
Peace.
Ciao.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.